Hello and welcome to Patched. I'm your host, Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips. How's things, mate?
Jolly.
Jolly. You're in the Christmas spirit now.
Jolly.
It's our first episode to be recorded in December, and we're getting right into it. So it is also time for the Game Awards. That's this week. I think it's this Friday, time zone wise for Australia. It's usually of a Friday, so I'm just going to roll with it because I didn't take the time to go and double check it, which means we get to do what we never do particularly well, which is make a whole bunch of blind predictions about games and esports people and whatnot that are going to win awards, and then we're going to make a few predictions about things that we might expect to see, because not only is the Game Awards an awards show, but also it's just a big hype show for what's to come. So anything you wanted to throw out there before we get started?
Hurry up.
All right.
Hurry up.
Let's just get it done. All right, so we're
As
starting.
Keighley said in 2023. Please wrap it up.
Good one. I like it. So we're starting then with our favourite section of the awards categories, with the best esports team, where we've got recognising a specific esports team, not the full organisation, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2025. We, of course, for anyone who's new to this show, know absolutely nothing about esports, and we tend to just make our decisions based on the names or whatever. So don't look at us for any expert analysis here, but if we get it right, you better look out, because we'll be telling we told you so. So we've got Gen G for League of Legends, NRG, or Energy, for Valorant, Team Falcons for Dota 2, Team Liquid for Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality for Counter-Strike 2.
I'm going with Gen G just because it's the one that sounds more like a boy band.
And even their photo makes them look like a boy band too.
They've got the matching jackets. Well, they all got matching jackets, so it doesn't really matter. But they're the ones in a forest. Everyone else is holding up trophies like losers.
Which maybe that's why Gen G won't win, because they clearly haven't won shit.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm going to go Team Liquid because Mobile Legends Bang Bang is a ridiculous game name. And I've got no other rationale for it. That now takes us to... Oh, hang on. I've scrolled the wrong way because I started at the end and we're working backwards. So, best esports athlete. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2025, irrespective of game. Please, let's not call them athletes. Next up is Brock Sommerholder for Valorant. I hate this category. I hate having to work my way through these nicknames and names. Chovy Jongji Hoon for League of Legends. Forsaken, which is Jason Susanto for Valorant. Kakeru, which is Kakeru Watanabe for Street Fighter. Menard Saul Leonardo for Street Fighter. And Zaiwu, but there's a mixture of O's and zeros in that name. Matteo Herbert. I'm just going to call him Herbert. Counter-Strike 2. Matto, what do you got?
I'm going with old Menard because in the picture he's the only one doing the old little finger. Oh, no.
You can't touch me. That was kind of the vibe I got a little bit from him as well. I like that bit of ego, so I'll go with it.
So he's the only one either not holding a trophy or looking at a computer screen. He's just putting the little finger up.
Yeah, no. Get on my level. No. I like it. All right, next up is the best esports game. Counter-Strike 2 from Valve, Dota 2 from Valve, League of Legends from Riot, Mobile Legends Bang Bang from Moonton, and Valorant from Riot.
I want Mobile Legends Bang Bang to win because I will laugh at Valve and Riot because they've got two games in that category.
They own 80% of the categories.
And if they lose the 20%, it is quite funny. They're making it happen, people.
Yeah, jump in and vote for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. What game do I think will win? I don't know. Valorant, I guess. But I don't say that with any confidence or any insight. Next up is Content Creator of the Year. For a streamer or content creator who's made an important and positive impact on the community in 2025. Keighley, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miku, and the Burnt Peanut, which I just have to. I have to go the Burnt Peanut because
Burnt Peanut for the win.
What is this shit?
You can't go past it. Yes, but otherwise it might be really popular. But look at that picture. How can you say no to that peanut? It's not even burnt. I know, could be burnt. I don't know.
Like, I'm at least familiar with
hat on it.
Moist Critical and Kai Cenat. I've heard plenty over the years. The rest I have no idea who they are, including Burnt Peanut. But I just can't not vote for that, and I hope that the community goes down that path as well. Next category. Oh, good. We're back. We're into real stuff now.
We're into some stuff we know.
Well, now. kind of real stuff, I guess, because it's just what game does everyone think is the one they're most excited for? We know which way this is going to go. Most anticipated game, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. 007 First Light from IO Interactive, Grand Theft Auto 6 from Rockstar Games, Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac, Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom, and The Witcher 4 from CD Projekt Red.
I can tell you the one I'm least excited for out of those 5 games.
Go on.
It's the one that's probably going to win, which is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about those other 4 games than I am GTA 6. Because when I saw old Geoff Keighley the nominations, it was in this order, what we see now. It said 007 First Light. I was like, oh, cool. And then it said Grand Theft Auto 6. I went, oh. Then went Wolverine. I was like, ooh. Then Resident Evil, like, oh yeah. And then The Witcher 4. It was like, ooh, I forgot that was coming out next year. It's definitely going to be GTA 6 because for some reason people find it good. Great.
I mean, look, it's going to be a great game, but it'll be one of the best games of the year. But I don't know if it deserves that hype. But anyway, It is what it is.
For me, it's The Witcher 4.
Yes.
Or I think for more popular vote, it is definitely going to be GTA 6.
I guess
it gets delayed again.
I guess for me, so yeah, GTA doesn't have that hype that it does for many others. The Witcher 4, I don't expect to come out next year, and that probably just takes... Well, sorry, we know for sure they've already come out and said that it's not coming out next year. So that takes a bit of the hype away for me. So it does leave it with the others, at which point I'd probably go with Wolverine. That would be my personal choice based on those. But we'll talk about some of our most anticipated when we kind of get into some of our 2026 content. Best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. A Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Deathwatch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn.
I've got no idea.
I've watched one of those. And for as much as people want to dunk on it, probably because the source material is The Last of Us Part 2, The Last of Us Season 2 was still pretty damn good. It was not as good as Season 1. And it's criminal that, what am I looking for? Twisted Metal is not in here. I'm sure there's other video game adaptations from the year that I'm forgetting. Of course, Fallout comes out within days of the Game Awards as well. So it's an awkward one, but yeah, for me, The Last of Us Season 2. Any other thoughts on any of those? I do want to watch some of these. I mean, Minecraft, I don't want to go near with a 50-foot pole, and I worry that it'll win just because of all the little prepubescent douchebags out there. And
every dickhead will throw their popcorn, and fire extinguishers will get set off again.
About a
chicken
jockey,
chicken nugget or something. I don't know. Yeah. Something about chicken drumsticks.
And of course, we do love Splinter Cell, but I haven't watched the series, so we'll get there. It'll be probably like some of these actually, like Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Until Dawn. They will be on my school holiday kind of watch list, but we're not there quite yet. All right, next category then is Best Multiplayer for outstanding multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. We've got Arc Raiders from Embark, we've got Battlefield 6 from Electronic Arts, we've got Elden Ring Night Rain from FromSoft, Peak from Aggro Crab, and Split Fiction from Hazelight.
Oh, it's a tough one, to be honest. They're all quite popular, but because it's the Keighley Awards, it's probably going to be Elden Ring because it didn't get a Game of the Year nomination this year.
Just got to make sure they win somehow. No.
Win something.
I'm going to go with Arc Raiders because that game is just riding a massive wave of hype at the moment. So But like the competition's pretty good. Like Peak is, I mean, Geoff mentioned, I think when he did his Gamescom presentation, that sold like more than 10 million copies. Split Fiction is nominated for a whole bunch of categories. Elden Ring's not Game of the Year conversation, but it's been nominated for a lot of a lot of categories. Battlefield 6 has been fantastic as well. So, but yeah, I think Arc Raiders just got a lot of hype around at the moment. Best sports / racing game. EA Sports FC 26 from EA, funnily enough. F1 25 from Codemasters and EA. Mario Kart World from Nintendo. Rematch from Slow Clap. And Sonic Racing Cross Worlds from Sega.
I'll say I've never been more glad to not see an NBA 2K game nominated, because it doesn't deserve to be nominated because it's garbage. But I'd love to say Mario Kart, just because I've played Mario Kart. But it's probably going to be EA Sports FC. Or it could be F1. F1's getting popular. Definitely not Sonic. I don't see. Rematch?
I mean, Sonic's low key good. Like I've tried a little bit of it. Thanks to Mikey and the team at 5-Star. They sent me a code and for my son to play for his birthday, which was real nice. And I jumped in and tried that a little bit myself. And like it's good. It's not Mario Kart good, but I also think that Mario Kart World is a bit of a downer relative to Mario Kart 8 or even obviously the deluxe version. True. I'm going to put my money on rematch. Like it's kind of the smallest profile of all the games here, but I think it's kind of all the noise I hear would suggest it's kind of the best. It's kind of got that. What am I looking for? The
jazz.
Well, no, but like it's the game. I'm trying to think of the game.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. It's got that Rocket League sort of energy. In terms of the way it gets played. So I'm just gonna. I'll put my money on that one. But yeah, are you Mario Kart?
Yeah, I was going Mario Kart, just for the sake of why not.
All right, best sim / strategy game. We've got Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilise Chronicles from Square Enix. We've got Jurassic World Evolution 3 from Frontier Developments. Sid Meier's Civilization 7 from 2K. Tempest Rising from Slipgate Ironworks. The Alters from 11-Bit Studios. And 2 Point Museum from Sega.
No idea. I'm going to say 2 Point Museum because that's the only one I know. I know it's the Jurassic World one, but I've never played it. So I have no idea whatsoever.
Yeah, I wanted to check out Jurassic World 3. It hasn't worked out. I feel like there was a little bit of negativity around Civilization 7 for a while there. I think they sorted it all out, but there was certainly a period where I feel like it was a little bit down and kind of forgotten. As much as I love Final Fantasy, I hope that Tactics doesn't win. I don't want to see just a basic remaster. Well, not a basic remaster. They had to kind of... It's weird. It's a remake, technically, because they lost all the source code and had to actually build the game from scratch. But it is still just rebuilt to be the same game, the way it looked, the way it played. So I don't really want that one to win just on a... through that sort of logic.
Fantasy games.
Yeah. Tempest Rising I haven't even heard of before. So that just leaves The Alters, which I know is very well received, and 2 Point Museum, which is one of my favourite games of the year, and I was playing even earlier today with my son, thanks to the new DLC. So, 2 Point Museum for me. Though I don't think it'll win. I'd love to be wrong, because that game is amazing. Any other thoughts? Did you end up putting your bet down on something?
I think I said same as you.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
2 Point.
Next up is the best family game. For the best game, appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform, we've got Donkey Kong Bonanza, from Nintendo, Lego Party from SMG, local team, Lego Voyages from Lightbrick Studios, Mario Kart World from Nintendo, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds from Sonic Team, and Split Fiction from Hazelight. There is no way that Split Fiction is a family game.
No.
You can't sit and play that with your kids. It's like...
Aren't you a hot dog? Run over people?
It's like It Takes Two. They're talking about a divorce. That's not very family friendly.
That is true.
Donkey Kong.
Definitely Donkey Kong. No doubt about it.
So we've got best fighting game. Oh, go on, sorry.
Mario Kart be a family game? That ruins families, Mario Kart. Doesn't bring families together.
Yeah, it's like Monopoly. destroys everything it touches. Best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat, which is kind of every video game.
Every fighting game?
Like I was going to say, not even fighting game. It's just all of a sudden Final Fantasy Tactics, which is built around combat, should be a fighting game. So that's a shitty definition. Good one, Geoff.
Sports the FC game. Yeah, that's head-to-head. Rematch, that's head-to-head. Makes no sense.
2XKO from Riot. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 from Capcom. Fatal Fury City of Wolves from SNK. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection from Digital Eclipse. And Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage from Ryoga Gotoku Studios and Sega.
I'll go Mortal Kombat.
I'm going to go 2XKO because it's the only actual new game here, right? I think all of those, Fighting Collection 2... I'm pretty sure that Fatal Fury isn't a new game. I feel like that's a remaster or remake or something. Mortal Kombat obviously is. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo came out ages and ages ago. So I'm gonna go and the right name carries a bit of clout. So I'll go 2XKO. Just on an entitlement thing. I don't think it should go to a remaster essentially. Next up we've got one of the big hot categories here. Best RPG for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. We've got Avowed from Obsidian, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse, Monster Hunter Wilds from Capcom, and The Outer Worlds 2 from Obsidian.
There's 2 Xbox games in there. They're not going to win.
No.
And there are 3 good games in there. But we all know.
This is our first
exhibition. We're going to be saying that a lot in this episode.
Yeah, this is where the cleanup starts to begin. So yeah, Clair Obscur will win this one pretty comfortably, I think.
I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds is great. I love Monster Hunter Wilds, but
it's still one of my most disappointing games of the year because it just didn't deliver. Like, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. I love it, but it's not what it could have or should have been.
You wanted more.
Yeah, the ceiling was way higher, and it didn't hit that. So. Next up is Best Action Adventure, another one of those hot categories as well. For the Best Action Adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, we've got Death Stranding 2 on the Beach from Kojima Productions, Ghost of Yotei from Sucker Punch Productions, Hollow Knight Silk Song from Team Cherry, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle from Machine Games and Bethesda, that just snuck through based on the cutoff from last year, and Split Fiction from Hazelight.
See, now, if this was last year, we would have had a clear winner, this one, because all the others are rubbish. This year, we got some contenders. But I'm going to go with, much as I love Indiana Jones, I enjoyed Indiana Jones, but Ghost of Yotei, for me. Because I haven't played Hollow Knight, I haven't played the beach game, or the fiction game.
Yeah, I haven't played Death Stranding, haven't played Split Fiction. Indiana Jones is great, but it's not goaty sort of thing. So Ghost, I haven't played enough of Hollow Knight. So Ghost for me would be my pick as things stand right now, but I think Hollow Knight will win it. Just the fandom around that game. And the fact that it was nominated for Game of the Year and Ghost wasn't. So maybe that just kind of signals a little bit what the general consensus is. Best action game. For the best game in the action game genre, focused primarily on combat. Battlefield 6 from EA, Doom the Dark Ages from id, Hades 2 from Supergiant, Ninja Gaiden 4 from Platinum and Team Ninja and Xbox, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance from Lizard Cube and Sega.
I don't know, because I've only played one of the games and I wouldn't nominate it. I wouldn't give it my award, which is Doom the Dark Ages. Because as much as I do like it, there's parts of it I also don't like.
Yeah.
But I haven't played the others either. I know Battlefield 6 people love. I know people love Hades 2. Don't know about Ninja Gaiden. think people like that. And I forgot about Shinobi.
I mean, they're all fantastic games. I don't all the reviewers would say so. Those who've been playing it would say so as well. There's no bad games in this list. But if it was, again, kind of a bit like the last category, if it was based on what I've played, it's Doom, because that's the only one. Sorry, because I think it's better than Battlefield, and then the others I haven't dipped my toes in enough to. And Hades 2 is the one that's been nominated for Game of the Year on this list. So for me, it'll be Hades.
So the really annoying thing is I've played a lot of games that have come out this year, and none of them are in the nominations, and it really annoys me.
You're just playing shit games, mate.
I'm just playing below average games.
But yeah, Hades 2 for me, and for you.
I didn't. I put a question mark because I actually don't know. I'm not putting Doom the Dark Ages because I haven't played it. Because I have played it, but I don't think it's deserving of the best action game.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so next up, we've got Best VR and AR Game, so a category that we've not spent much time with at all. For the best game experience available in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform, Alien Rogue Incursion from Survios. Arcanage from oh my god, some of these are worse than the esports names. Vit Ruvivus VR, Ghost Town from Fireproof Games, Marvel's Deadpool VR from Twisted Pixel Games and Oculus Studios, and The Midnight Walk from Moonhood. I'm going to go Midnight Walk because that's a game that I've seen footage of and looks really good, and also it's one of those that doubles up as a traditional console game, so you got more people that have possibly played it because of that fact.
Okay.
So I think there's just more knowledge of that game, I guess.
I didn't know the other ones even existed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I did see trailers for, what was it, Midnight Walk. The others I've not seen anything for, because people just kind of forget that it, VR exists half the time.
I've seen bits and pieces of Deadpool, but it only looked okay. Alien Rogue Incursion I've seen, but don't really know much about either. So, and the other two I've never heard of before. So, yeah, for me, Midnight Walk. Next up is the best mobile game. For the best game playable on a mobile device, which is, again, everything these days, because you've got a Switch 2, you've got PlayStation Portal, and you've got your ROG allies and all those sorts of things.
Can you make phone calls on those devices?
Discord calls. Well,
Switch,
not all of them. Not all of them. But, yeah, I guess that's the definition. Destiny Rising from NetEase, Persona 5, The Phantom X from Black Wings Game Studios and Sega, Sonic Rumble from Rovio. Huh. I thought they'd be dead by now. I thought, what's it? Angry Birds would have absolutely fizzled them out by now. Anyway, good on them. Uma Musumi, Pretty Derby.
So there's way too many vowels in there. Way too
and
many.
Wuthering Waves. Jesus, that was a mouthful.
That was absolute hell.
I've heard really good things about Destiny Rising, so I'm gonna put my yeah. A lot of people going like low key. It's very, very good. So
there you go.
I'll go Destiny Rising.
I think they need to be a bit more detailed on what is considered a mobile game. Because like you said, the Switch 2 is mobile. You can move that around. You can't take your TV and your PlayStation 5 with you. That's not very mobile. Unless you put on a collie.
Yeah, it's a weird one, especially when we've got games like Horizon Steel Frontiers coming down the pipeline, which is, it's a mobile game. It's also a high-end PC game. And we've seen that. Yeah, but not a fucking PlayStation. Best debut indie game. Apparently, there's no. Oh, that's right. This is where we had one get cut out. I've forgotten the name of the game, but they withdrew because it wasn't actually a debut game in the end. But best debut indie game for the best debut game created by a new independent studio. Blueprints from Dogubomb and Raw Fury. Clair Obscura Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Despelete from Julian Cordero, Sebastian Valabuena and Panic. And then Dispatch from Ad Hoc Studio.
Dispatch. Because as much as, yes, I know Clair Obscura Expedition 33 is by an independent studio. It's like you said, it's had a lot of dollary dues being put into it. So can it be considered a independent game? If they had a lot of backing. Yeah,
I mean, Kepler Interactive is a big publisher. But that also, by that logic, rules out most games. Like Blueprints shouldn't fit then because it's been published by Raw Fury. Despelete from like Panic as well is also another publisher. So it's, I think, like a lot of these things nowadays kind of need to hone more around who's the like. Are they self? It probably just becomes like, did you self-publish? If you self-published,
yes,
then
Then
you
should be
fit.
indie.
Then you
Yes.
fit. Then you're categorized as indie because you did it all yourself.
So if that's the case, in process of
Then
elimination,
it has to leave dispatch. I'm double checking. Who was Dispatch's publisher? Just in case.
Bandai Namco. That just
Yeah,
ruins
we'll find out.
everything, that's the case.
We'll find out. Nah, self-published.
Oh, there you go. I put my name for Dispatch.
But of course, we know what will win. Yeah, based on
That's
that,
good.
based on the logic of it, I agree with you. Based on the reality, we know Claire Obscure's got this in the bag. Best independent game. So again, this is just continuing on that same conversation.
As I say, why bother reading out the nominations for?
Absalom from Guard Crush Games, Super Monks, and Dotemu. Ball X Pit from Kenny Sun and Devolver Digital. Blueprints from Dogu Bomb and Raw Fury. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive and Kepler Interactive. Hades 2 from Supergiant. And Hollow Knight Silk Song from Team Cherry. There are 2 games here that fit the bill based on our criteria from a moment ago, which would be Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yes, but we all know it's going to be
Claire Obscure again. Yeah.
Expedition 33. Everyone else might as well go home at this stage because you're not winning any awards.
Yeah. But then if not Claire Obscure, then Hades 2. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, including of social media activity and game updates and patches. Baldur's Gate 3 is still on the list. It's been kicking for like 3 years now. From Larian, Final Fantasy 14 from Square Enix, Fortnite from Epic Games, Helldivers 2 from Arrowhead, and No Man's Sky from Hello Games.
Which is still going.
The only reason why I kind of honed in on Baldur's Gate is because that's a single-player game.
Oh,
I guess sorry. I guess you can play online co-op, but like it's not like a live service. Whereas all the others,
so it's not like something like
are.
No Man's Sky where you just explore.
Like yeah, all the others are kind of live services in a way, but Baldur's Gate's just a traditional video game with some online co-op. So I'm just shocked that game's still there. But good on them. That says a lot about the work that they've put in. I'm gonna go
to the game of the year.
I'm gonna go Helldivers.
Oh, yeah, I probably really should go back to Helldivers. I'm scared to go back to Helldivers 2 because I feel like everything's going to change from it after a year and a half or more than 2 years I haven't played it. I feel scared to go back in because all the shit people will be gone and all those people...
That's okay, we're playing with them, not against them.
Well, some people might disagree with that. If you
like shit, you're basically playing against them.
If you like me, just like, have fun, like, throw the beacon with an atomic bomb function and throw it near somebody just because it's funny. Watch them blow up, or catch them on fire, shoot them by accident, or the funny thing is when you respawn and just land on them, which is quite humorous, but that's my style of play. Some people just take it too seriously, but hey, not all of us.
True.
All of us. Some of us want to have fun, not just demolish bugs and robots and aliens. Now, I think it is.
Master Chief's in it.
Is he? He's not saving no one. Can't even save Xbox.
Can't save himself. But yeah, Helldivers for me. The Xbox launch, the constant updates, the way they still communicate. For me, it's obvious. But we'll see. They also actually, just a little bit of news from the week, is that they got help from Nix's, the porting studio that PlayStation bought a few years ago. They compressed the game on PC down from 150 gigs down to 28 this week.
28 gigs?
It dropped about 120, 130 gig.
Switch 2.
Almost, yeah. Maybe they should deliver it to Switch 2 now. But yeah, whatever, clearly compression and all those sorts of things, they've just crammed it all down. They've optimized the shit out of it to bring the file size down. Best ongoing game, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Almost one for one the same nominees. Baldur's Gate 3 falls out. Final Fantasy 14 is still there from Square Enix. Fortnite is still there from Epic Games. Helldivers 2 is still there from Arrowhead. No Man's Sky is still there from Hello Games. And the addition is Marvel Rivals from NetEase. I'm going Helldivers again for the same reason.
Oh, Helldivers as well. Yep.
Next up, we've got, when it works, Games for Impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Consume Me from Jenny Jiao, Xia, AP Thompson, and Hexecutable. Despelite from Julian Cordero, Sebastian Villabuena, and Panic. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Don't Nod Montreal and Don't Nod.
No, it was just great. Like, if you just don't know that, the best thing to do is just mumble through it and no one knows it.
South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and Wanderstop from Ivy Road and Annapurna Interactive. I've only played South of Midnight here, but
so have
I. I doubt it.
Did have much of an impact on me, but I might have missed it. Maybe because I was so bored of the combat that I paid no attention to what else was happening in that
That's
game.
the thing. They've got to have an impact, but also like they need to be a good game, or they're impacting no one, right? And I don't think South of Midnight is necessarily a bad game, but it's, as you kind of highlighted, it's kind of a boring game that burns itself out. I don't know. I'll go Lost Records because Don't Nod has a big profile, and I think they've won a few of these awards in the past. People have a hard on for Don't Nod. Any thoughts?
No.
Right.
None.
Moving on to innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. They've even got to learn about the nominees thing here, like you can really dive into this one. But we've got Assassin's Creed Shadows from Ubisoft, Adam Fall from Rebellion, Doom the Dark Ages from id, EA Sports FC from EA, and South of Midnight from Compulsion Games. That's 2 nominations so far for South of Midnight. That's a bit better than what I would have thought when the game came out.
And Doom.
And Doom.
I mean, Xbox is having a field day here.
I could see Doom popping up, but I wasn't expecting to see South of Midnight. But I don't like. I'm sure, like you, we don't really access the accessibility features here. We don't.
No.
So I don't really know. I'll go Shadows because Ubisoft has been doing a pretty good job of it in recent years. But I don't really. I can't really base that on any logic. Best performance. We are now getting close to the end here, I think. Awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. We've got Ben Starr from Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Charlie Cox from Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and the 4 hours of work that he did around that one. Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yotei, Jennifer English from Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Kanatsu Kato from Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
So hard, I don't know. Like, Troy Baker as Indiana Jones, great.
He was amazing.
He was amazing. Ben Starr is Ben Starr. You can just give him any award he wants. I don't care. I'd just love giving it if you gave it to Charlie Cox because you give it an award and go, what's this for?
What's Clair Obscur Expedition 33?
What's Clair Obscur? I don't know what happened to my character. I just came here for 4 hours, did my dialogue, and went home. That is a true actor right there. But I reckon if Jennifer English is Mael, which I'm probably guessing she is, I'd say it'd be her.
Yeah,
they're all great.
She was fantastic as Mael. Erika Ishii did an amazing job, but then as soon as you got the young version, did you know that she voiced the young version in the game as well? And like that's you can tell it's not, the delivery's just not that great. I'm pretty sure it was her, but either way, they got an adult to do the youthful take there, and yeah, didn't quite nail the landing. Charlie Cox is obviously there, not long enough as far as I'm concerned. Did a great job, but not there long enough. Ben Starr also for a similar sort of reason, amazing, but like didn't feature until halfway through it. I'm biased, like I want Ben to win, but
if Ben Starr has his Bellagio outfit on, yes, give it to him. As he did last year, he had sunglasses on, so he didn't get blinded. So he didn't get blinded again, which was hilarious. So I'm interested to see what he does this year.
Like Ben and I still chat every now and then, and I want him to win. I'm not going to get carried away and call him a friend because that would be presuming way too much. But like we chat often enough that I'm like, yeah, cool. Like I can wish him the best, and he'll probably get back to me and all those sort of things. But like, he wasn't in the game long enough. I feel like it's Jennifer English or Troy Baker, and I want it to be Troy Baker because he's been snubbed a few times over the years, and his take on Indiana Jones was incredible.
If Troy Baker does win it, Harrison Ford goes up and just accepts it.
You dickhead. Remember when I got on stage and said that you were doing almost the job better than me? Fuck you, I'm taking this award.
Hey, my voice, my award.
If you win the award for copying me, then damn it, I'll take your award. Yeah, I'm with you that it's Jennifer English. I think is the one that will win. I'd like to see Troy Baker be the one that does win, but it's hard to argue with Maya. She was incredible. Next up, best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. We've got Battlefield 6 from EA, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 from Sandfall, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach from Kojima Productions, Ghost of Yotei from Sucker Punch Productions, and Silent Hill F from Neobards Entertainment and Konami.
This is a tough one, because I've only played as Expedition 33 and Ghost of Yotei. They're both good audio designs, don't get me wrong. They're really great. The music in, I don't know if that goes in the category of best audio. I don't know.
I'll quickly double check they've got a separate category which comes next for best score and music. So no, this is very much just audio design.
I'll put it to Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ghost as well. The way they make it work. Yeah.
The one thing they did was the little sound effects, like when you hear the drums, like you hear these drums, you're like, I heard that the first. I was like, what the hell's that mean? I'm looking around. Saito's bent over at the other side. I was like, oh, so it's a warning sign, a little subtle sign. It's also the wind.
Yeah, it's all the environmental stuff. They absolutely nail it.
Yes.
Yep, goes for both of us then. Next up is best score and music. So for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack, we've got Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silk Song, Darren Korb for Hades 2, Lorien Testard for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Toma Ottawa from Ghost of Yotei, and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. I'm surviving with some of these names.
So this one definitely, for me, I mean the soundtracks are probably all great, but oh man, Clair Obscur Expedition 33's soundtrack is
elite,
insanely good. Good enough that I listened to on Spotify once. I thought that's how good it was, but it is much better in game by a mile.
When it's really elevated, and look, I think in all these cases, well, I don't know Death Stranding 2 well enough, or Hades 2 actually for that matter, but like for all these games, it's been fairly well documented. Like the music does an incredible job of kind of elevating things further with all of them, but of those I've played, Clair Obscur did it best. I keep talking about this game like not being like, from my mind, being the game of the year, but not that far ahead of everything else, and yet every time it gets nominated, I'm picking it. So I don't know. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm not even going to announce the developers anymore because we're just getting the same games over and over. Yeah. So Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's Clair Obscur again, right?
Oh yeah. What I don't know what their technical achievement was. Parry, block. I mean, Ghost of Yotei did that better.
No, it's still like the technical artistry. You know, like you've got your visual arts and kind of visual flavor. Imagine Borderlands with the style, for example, and technical being like ultra crisp, high, like the highest of high definition looks, jaw dropping, that sort of thing.
Okay.
The technical would be what you talk about when you think about Horizon. And then the artistic would be what you're thinking of when you talk about like Hades or Hollow Knight, for example.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Doesn't change anything. I think it's got both.
Those levels are quite amazing. I can't deny that. There's that atmosphere.
Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Clair
Obscur. Like like I said, that first 30 minutes you play of the
beach sequence, holy shit,
doesn't mean shit. Like when you're there in that little France part, I don't know what it's called. Probably Paris. I'm pretty sure.
That was Lumiere. No, it was still Lumiere.
Oh, Lumiere, that's all right. I forgot what the place was called. There in Lumiere, you're just like, oh, this is a fun-filling place. Your friend turns into a flower petal or something. He's like, oh, okay, so you turn a certain age. Cool. And then you get into the main game, and holy shit, things change quickly. And you're just like, oh, what the hell just happened? I remember playing that, scratch your head going, what just happened?
Beach of Normandy style shit.
Everything you thought was going to happen in that game completely changed within that. What do you say? That 5-minute cutscene that you see. You get on the beach, and shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely Clear Obscure.
So next we've got, and we must be real close to the end here. In fact, I think this might be the second last game direction. Yep. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. We've got Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Yeah, let's go Clear Obscure.
Clear Obscure again.
Sorry, guys. I mean, any other year you would have won it, but unfortunately, there was one game sort of a bit on the top shelf this year compared to everyone else. Yeah, here we go.
And Game of the Year, where a lot of these games all feature again. Recognising a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Congratulations, Clear Obscure Expedition 33.
Clear Obscure, but it's also insane too that half for those games are indie games, which is insane when you say that. It's like, oh, usually in indie games like here or there, getting Game of the Year, like, oh, must be a really good game. But when you see 3, and let's just also point out too, it has not been a terrible year for game releases either.
These are all these are all probably contenders in most years, I would say.
Yeah, or if this was last year, if one of those games came out last year, would have won Game of the Year with ease. By a long shot. I don't even know.
Well, I've already forgotten.
That's how unimportant it was last year.
What won last year?
It wasn't the DLC because no one. Oh, we have to look this up now. None of that's how bad it was.
I've already forgotten the Game Awards 2023.
Astrobot. There we go.
Oh fuck yeah, Astrobot. But yeah, also most of these games would clown Astrobot out. No, actually, no. Like, I wouldn't say no. So, like, now that we've just you've kind of tweaked the memory. So, like, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was last year. That was my game of the year, and I'd say there's some serious competition here. I don't know if any of them would necessarily beat it, but that's also my bias kicking in.
It's also too that the 123rd best game of the year did not get nominated as well this year, which is great.
True.
So, yeah, it's definitely going to be Clear Obscure. So, well done. I say that though, like it's like an absolute down. It's like, yeah, well done, you won. No.
Oh, that's right. Now it's all coming back because like Alan Wake was nominated last year, and
Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, that was last year, wasn't it?
It was the year before.
Was that the year before?
It was.
Oh, hang on, I've typed
Spider-Man 2.
What did you type in?
Metaphor.
Oh, geez, I typed 2023 into
Final Fantasy Rebirth.
I still haven't accepted that it was 2020. That's right, it was my bad. I just haven't accepted that it's 2025 this year.
Ignored last year, like Elden Ring DLC and Astrobot, and the 123rd best game of 2024.
That's right. Yeah, a lot. Like most of these games would have made the top 6 last year, I think, comfortably. But yeah, Clear Obscure wins it, I think. All right, that takes us on over to some of our predictions for the game announcements side of the Game Awards. Of course, Geoff sprinkles a whole lot of these in throughout the entirety of the show. We kind of went to go create 5, but I think we've both got at least 1 or 2 extra backups just in case. We won't necessarily spend too long with them. We've already been going for close to 45 minutes as is. So, predictions. Fire away. What have you got?
My first one, actually, I don't know whether you boxed or thing, but I feel like there's been talks of it. I don't know if it's true or not. Fallout New Vegas remaster.
Oh yeah, okay.
In that the second season of Fallout is coming out. I don't know what the date is. I don't know if it's this week or
it's just after the Game Awards. Like I think it's the 17th
from
memory
or something. Yeah. And also the second season is also based in New Vegas or around New Vegas.
December 17th, yeah.
If anyone's watched the first season, which I did last week,
so good.
Finally,
did you love it?
It's good, yes. Yeah, I did. Finally, it only took me a year and a half to watch 8 episodes, but the build-up for second season is good. Like that last 20 minutes of season 1, totally worth it. And who would have thought that my favorite character would be a Gould?
um,
An angry Gould. And we know why he's an angry Gould.
I know they're putting out like a collector's edition for Fallout New Vegas for PC only soon. So I doubt. I guess that's kind of in my head. That's the reason why I don't think they're going to go down that path, is they've already announced something and it hasn't even been delivered yet. But it would be cool if that's the case, and they go, "Hey, if you buy this one, you're just going to get the upgraded version anyway, and hey, it's also coming to consoles."
Or they're just going to say, "Oh, hey, here's another Skyrim remaster for the 14th time." It's like, go away, Bethesda.
It's still the same console.
I know we make fun of The Last of Us getting redone like 3 times in the last 10 years, but they've made... Oh, I don't even know what...
Skyrim takes the piss out of what Naughty Dog's done.
Utterly silly, to be honest.
Well, my first is, and I think I went for this with Gamescom as well, and I'm just going to go back to the well again, that Ori and the Blind Forest and Will of the Wisps get their PS5 announcement. I still remember listening to Colin Moriarty's Sacred Symbols, and he had Thomas Mahler, who's the head of the studio. It was a Sacred Symbols Plus Patreon episode, and he very, very carefully danced around answering that one, basically saying, yeah, but like, stay tuned for more. And they're busy working on No Rest for the Wicked, which is also, like, that's their latest game. That is still just PC at the moment, early access. I could see that being re-releasing Ori. And you'd have to probably get Xbox on board for it, because I don't know who owns the rights, but I could see that being a good like revenue raiser for them too, just to make sure they get over the line development wise too by making some money on Ori. So do it. I want to play it on my PlayStation. Go for it.
My next one, I forgot what the game's called, but I've just written down. I actually looked it up before and then completely forgot. Bloodborne Switch game.
Switch. The Dustbloods. The Dustbloods. Yes.
Because we haven't seen anything since
last year, right? That's when Geoff announced it.
Oh, since the Switch 2 got announced. So yeah, that was the last time we saw it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Since. It was like the last game they showed. We haven't seen anything since. So I thought, what better time than Elden Ring not getting nominated for Game of the Year, than to show something that PlayStation people will not be playing next year.
Yeah. Or the year here's another Bloodborne like that you won't be playing.
Hey, Horizon's not coming to PS5. Either's this game. You want Bloodborne 2? Too bad.
Ah, shit. For me, my next one is Darksiders 4, which has already been announced. I think it's going to turn up, and I don't think it's the big statue thing that everyone's been. I assume you've seen that stuff, right? Everyone's been speculating about. In fact, does that link to any of your predictions?
Darksiders, no.
No. The statue thing. Does the statue link to any of your predictions?
No.
Cool. We'll discuss that one along the way as well.
Oh,
you haven't seen it?
Oh, I might have seen it, just completely ignored it, to be honest.
The big statue that's out like in the desert somewhere in America that Geoff has been tweeting about.
Ridge Racer.
Oh, you haven't seen it. Hang on, I'll try and send it to you while we're going. I've
completely missed it.
Oh mate, it's been the hot topic item for the week. In fact, if you just bring up his Twitter account, you won't miss it. He continues to tease it, but
he's not talking about AI smelling machines this time around. Or
he's not talking about any AI smelling machines, thankfully.
Let's have a look. There's Geoff.
There's Geoff. Oh geez, you have to scroll back through it a little bit, but it'll turn up. When did he post it? There's a post of it.
What does he post?
November 29, so you have to scroll back a week to when he first started.
Oh God, I've gone through like 7. I reckon I've gone past 40 tweets from one day ago, so I'm gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, I scrubbed to it. November 29th is when you're looking for. You'll pick it.
Okay.
And then people have found the actual location. And everyone has been speculating that it's God of War, that it's Diablo, that it's Elder Scrolls 6. There's Lord
of the Rings.
Like people have actually gone and found where this statue is. In my mind, that is clearly a door straight down the center of it. So I don't know why someone doesn't just drive their fucking car into it and look what's on the inside. But like the people go, oh, the crocodile looks God of War. The guy kind of, you see his back, kind of looks like the armor that Kratos wears. You can't see it in this particular thing, but there's like a serpent that looks like the world serpent. People go, oh, God of War. Corey Barlog has already come out and said it's not God of War.
When does God of War have a crocodile?
Remember those alligators that you fight?
Oh, okay. Is that the recent ones? I can't
remember.
It's
in Ragnarok.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I mean, Resident Evil 2 had a giant crocodile.
Yes. Fuck that.
No, you know
but there's lots of different things that kind of look like they're referenced to other franchises. But Corey Barlog has already confirmed it's not God of War. Jason Schreier's come out and said it's not Diablo. That's not Elder Scrolls 6. Like, people are knocking these things on the head, left, right, and center. I think it's Saros. I think it's Saros for what it's worth.
Lord of the Rings. That's what I was thinking. Are they re-releasing that?
Oh, Saros. You know, the Housemarque game. The Housemarque game, the one that's out in March. But I think that would be a fairly intense bit of marketing for a game that's out in 3 months that we already know about. I just look at that thing like, that is a door down the center of it. Someone just drive it's America. Someone's unhinged enough to do this. Just drive your fucking car into it and see what's on the other side of the door. Like, you look at that, the center of that thing and it's a door, right?
The crocodile just for laughs and just throw people off. I don't think the crocodile's got no relevance whatsoever.
See if you can find the like, even if you just Google, I don't know, Geoff Keighley statue or something, which is you'll actually probably see the full image, because there's a lot more to it. Yeah, if you just Google Geoff Keighley statue, you'll see it. It lights up at night. There's a lot more
Christmas tree.
There's a lot more there's a lot more detailing than what that little corner shows. So yeah, anyway.
Shadow of Mordor.
He's doing a good job. Like, there's a lot of intrigue around it, but people have been, because those 3 words that he used in the tweet, and I've closed the tweet now, so I can't remember what it was, but it linked to some. He's gone all ARG about it. Like, if you put those words, regal, inspiring, and thickness into some app, it linked to the exact spot that this statue was, and people just driving out and looking at it, taking photos and recording it and all sorts of stuff. So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but anyway, it does. So yeah, that's the statue. We'll learn about that somewhere along the way as well. But none of my predictions relate to that one at all. Even though Darksiders 4, I believe, has been kind of tossed up there as connected to this, I don't think that's the case at all. So we're back over to you for your next prediction. We've only done 2 of them so far.
2. So my next one, Sam Lake will do a dance, and he'll forever keep doing dances.
And is he dancing because Control is going to be there?
Oh, hopefully. I never thought that. I thought he just had to came out to nominate an award. Just the poor bastard just gotta have to do the dance every day.
Jeff's shooting at his feet. Jeff's shooting at his feet. Dance.
Want your money, Sam? Dance.
So it came out during the week. I think it was a trademark, or there was some sort of leak of what was referred to as Control Resonant, not Resident. Sorry, which everyone's thinking, oh shit, it's a sequel. It's been trademarked in December just before the Game Awards. This could be it. And time-wise, that checks out. Yeah, especially now that you've gone and reminded me it's been 2 years since Alan Wake 2. That there's time. That's time enough for them to spin up Control 2 and have it ready to at least announce, even if the game is still a year and change away. But that's all right. That takes one off my list anyway. But yeah, I like Sam Lake coming out. He's fun, he's entertaining, and if he doesn't announce a game and he just gets out there and is forced to dance by Geoff, then I can get around that too. Well, my next one, Corey Barlog said the statue's not God of War, but I still think God of War is going to be there. That 2D, that reported 2D game, I think that's got to show. If there's any truth to it, and there's been enough people who are usually pretty good at this whole leaking thing, there's been enough of those people saying it's a thing, I believe that it's a thing. So the God of War 2D or 2.5D, whatever it's meant to be, that game will be there. Back over to you.
My one is just the Kojima game. OD?
OD?
Yes.
That'd be good to pop up again.
Any chance for Geoff to get Kojima on the Game Awards,
he'll take it.
Gum. It's not going to be Metal Gear. You talk about Death Stranding 2, or what was he talking about the other time? SeaWorld or something. I don't know what he was talking.
I don't. Oh, I mean, there's the other game that he announced. It's the one that is very Metal Gear. It's a stealth action game. He's doing that with PlayStation. I forgot the name of it.
Is it just Metal Gear or Gear Metal?
No.
Anything of play on words of Metal Gear?
No, it's currently called Fizzant. That's right. But it's a next generation action espionage game and spiritual successor to Metal Gear Solid. But it's a fair way off. So you think Kojima will show up? So on stage with something, OD or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
OD,
fair.
I don't know what else.
It feels predictable.
I don't know.
For me, the next one then is that Capcom's Pragmata is going to get a release date. The one that we also thought was going to be basically dead, and then turns out it's still real. Some people think it's a Capcom game because it looks like the girl, she has like a blue gun, very similar to what Mega Man has. They've confirmed it's not Mega Man. But yeah, I think Capcom's about to kind of come out and show that one out, and have an absolute rockstar year next year because they will have Pragmata, Resident Evil Requiem, Onimusha, and presumably a big expansion for Monster Hunter Wilds next year as well.
Oh, yes.
So Capcom fans are going to be eating well next year, but I think they'll drop a date on it. The more games that come out and announce their dates away from GTA, the better. Which then leaves it to you, I think, for your... Oh, no, your next one, last one, both, whatever.
Last one, yes. We did sort of talk about it before, but I reckon my final one will be, I don't know if it'll be gameplay or just another trailer of The Witcher 4.
That'd be nice.
It'd be nice. If we don't get it, that's fine. Keanu can come out, talk about it. So
I think they've said they weren't going to be there, or did they just confirm that they're not? Oh, they've come out and said something recently. And that we're not doing something, but I can't remember if it was just we're not coming out in 2026, or it was we're not going to be at the Game Awards and we're not going to be there out in 2026. I can't remember, but I just like you. I just want more and more information about that game.
I'll wait. Another Unreal Engine check. Yes, it looks nice, but I want to see gameplay.
Give me more.
Give me more of that world, please.
So my last prediction then, because my Control 2 one kind of got sucked up as my backup, is that the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake,
the remaster, yes,
that is heavily reported to be out essentially before the end of March, gets announced, and they'll date it for, I don't know, I'll say January. I'll say like it'll be you've got a month. Go get your shit together. But then there's also all this talk that Prince of Persia is also really, really close as well. So, like the Sands of Time remake, potentially in that first quarter of the year as well.
Last 5 years.
No, but like I've even watched a video that came out the other day that like it was something that came out from some meeting that the team had, and you can see all the assets, and like you see him talking like this thing is real deep in development, and Insider Gaming, like Tom Henderson, the one that like he leaks all things Ubisoft. Even he came out the other day as like, yeah, this thing's meant to be out by like the end of January. So I don't know how that and then Black Flag kind of can both come. Yeah, I don't know. I just want it to come out in January, and hell, give me both Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed. But I just don't want any more games creeping up to March. I really just need February and March to stop already. We've got Dragon Quest 7, we've got Deus Ex Remastered, we've got Neo 3. Some of these aren't games I'm necessarily going to play, but like just for back-to-back games rolling out. Yakuza Kiwami 3 and the Dark Tides thing. Mario Tennis Fever,
so
High on Life 2.
Randomly dropped that.
Hey?
I didn't realise that Yakuza Kiwami 3 was coming out. I just read it the other day. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, they had an announcement at Tokyo Game Show the other week, like 2 months ago or whatever.
I ignored it then.
Tides of Tomorrow. Is it? No.
That doesn't sound right.
No, I think I've made a typo there. That's the Tides of Annihilation game, I think. Isn't tomorrow like Tides of Tomorrow a movie or something? No,
Edge of Tomorrow was a movie.
Oh no, Tides of Tomorrow. Oh no, I have got the right thing. Tides of Tomorrow is the game. I'm trying to think of I'm going blank on the team that's come from, but no, Tides of Tomorrow is a game, and it is coming out on on February 24th, like I had there. But Tides of Annihilation, I thought also had a release date then. I think that's the one that I meant to. But apparently I don't have a release date for that one, so apparently I put that in right. March, you've got Pokemon Pokopia, you got Replaced, that just got a release date the other day. Monster Hunter 3, Stories 3 comes out, Crimson Desert comes out, Mouse PI for Hire comes out, Saros comes out, 007 First Light comes out. That's all in March. Like, this shit needs to stop. And I know they're probably stacking it all now because of the GTA factor down the line, but Exodus, the big new one that looks like it's coming from that comes from all the ex Mass Effect people. That's going to be showing up at the Game Awards, and that's probably going to announce a release date. So, like,
oh dear,
this is problematic. But anyway, I know you had a couple backups. I know, like my one backup got hoovered up with the Sam Lake discussion. But what else did you have on the list there as some other potential things that might pop up?
The Naughty Dog space game, so Intergalactic. And
supposedly not going to be there. So I'm glad you held off on that one. Supposedly not going to be there at all.
And Steam Machine.
So does Half-Life 3 emerge?
No. Portal 3 probably has more of a chance than Half-Life 3.
But absolutely, Portal 3 has more of a chance, I think, because there's not the baggage for it.
Or Dota 3.
Yeah.
Well, any other game but Half-Life 3 will get a release.
Well, we'll see how we go with all of our predictions next week when we debrief on all the announcements and do our thing from there. Any other thoughts though on all things Game Awards, the winners, the announcements, etc.?
Well, there's going to be one winner. It's going to be Claire Obscure, Expedition 33.
And everyone else there just making up the numbers.
And everyone else, well done on a good year.
You tried your best and you failed miserably. The lesson is never try.
Outsmarted you. Just imagine those music people. You got outdone by a person they found on SoundCloud. Think about it.
No formal training, just doing his own freelance shit. All of a sudden, boom, done. All right, well, we'll wrap things up there. If you enjoyed this episode of Patch, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patch. We've got Let's Plays, Shorts, and a whole lot more. Visit the website, player2.net.au, for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. There's our Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Go check that one out as well. And finally, there are socials. Matto
Phil.
Paul, James, Games, myself. The website is player2au. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy the Game Awards. Let us know what some of your big predictions for winners and announcements are in the comment section, and we'll see you later.